What's up guys, Justin here with TheSketchUpEssentials.com. So if you're anything like me, you absolutely hate modeling doors and windows inside of your SketchUp models. It just feels like such a waste spending so much time working on the little details and little window panes and other things like that. Luckily, there's a better way to do this. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. All right, so let's say you have an exterior wall like this one, and you want to add a couple windows to the inside of the wall. The way your workflow might have originally looked, you might have started by adding guides, then you might have cut a hole. So something like this. Once you cut your hole, you have to model your window. So what you do is you'd go through, you'd use a rectangle in order to block this out, and then you do a whole bunch of dividing and offsetting in order to create your different window panes. You need to make sure to group everything properly so that you have individual faces in here so you could create the proper panes. You might use repeating components to try to save time. And then you take the whole thing and you'd make it a component. You could call it window component. So this is something like what your workflow might look like if you're doing everything manually. However, by using a tool called Flex Tools, all you have to do is just select your window and click on your wall. To resize your window, you just use the scale tool in order to scale this to the size that you want. If you want to make more complex adjustments, you can just right click in here and just change the component options. So let's say we wanted our opening to be 6 feet wide. We would just type in a value of 72. Let's say you wanted additional vertical distributions in here, you could just type in a value of 3. So what you can do is you can adjust these live, and notice how this window is much more detailed than the window that's over here. Everything about this window is adjustable. So you can come in here and you can adjust the sill, you can adjust the width of the frame. Everything is adjustable. Plus, if you decide to take this into layout, all you have to do is just add a section cut like this. And if you look at this in a top-down view, this window is going to look as good or better than the window that I created over here. And again, you can adjust this offset however you want. Plus, let's say you had to make some changes. So let's say this window needed to move in the wall. Your manual window that you've created over here, you're going to have to move this window, you're going to have to move the opening, everything about this is going to have to be changed. However, with this window, you just move it along your wall, and it still cuts the opening in your wall. So this tool is an absolute game changer for the way that you add doors and windows in your model, because instead of having to take the minutes that I was taking before to create doors and windows, now it takes seconds. So not only does this have a library of windows, it also has a library of doors that you can use. So if you wanted to add a door in here, instead of manually cutting your opening, you can just select one of the doors contained inside of Flex Tools. So you can select the door, move your mouse, click and set a point. Notice how this door automatically cut an opening in here. You can use the Interact tool in order to open and close this door. Notice how this door comes with a door swing right here as well. So if you wanted to create this in plan view, there's a really easy way to do that. Plus, again, everything is adjustable. So you could set your overall width to whatever you want it to be. You want it to be 36 inches, you can set it to 36 inches. You want to set your overall height to 92 inches, you can set your overall height to 92 inches. And I don't have to come in here and model out all of the hardware myself. And so let's say you had a wall like this one that's made up of multiple different assemblies. So brick, insulation, block, like this. So modeling something like this could be frustrating because you've got 3 different groups inside of it. However, Flex Tools has a tool called a wall cutter that's going to allow you to cut through multiple different layers. So the way that's going to work is you can add a door like this one, click on the wall. Notice how currently that's not cutting through the wall. However, notice how this is activated as a wall cutter when it got put in the wall. Well, what you can do is you can click the plus button to add a number of faces that this is going to cut through. Well, notice how when you select 6 faces, now this is cutting all the way through the wall like this. So you can use this in order to cut through walls like this without a problem. And notice how, again, if we were to use the interact tool, this door opens up and you can see all the way through this. And if you wanted to make your frame thicker or something like that, you could do that by adjusting the dynamic component. So the same thing would work with a window. So let's say you wanted to add a window to this wall right here. So we can set this right here. And again, for our window, we want to set this to cut 6 faces. And see how you can see this cutting through? And it's really easy to do. Plus, if you want to make an adjustment, like if you want to move this window, you can move it down like this. Notice how that opening is going to adjust with the window. Oh, and by the way, say that you put this in the wrong way and you wanted the door to swing the other way. Well, you could just click on the button right here in order to flip the door so it faces the other direction. So there's a number of other components that you can use inside of Flex Tools as well. So for example, the Flex Fencing tool is going to allow you to quickly create fences that adds things like vertical supports and other things like that, as well as a component manager called Component Finder that's going to give you the ability to manage all of these different tools or all of these different components. And not only can you manage the FlexPack components and bring them into your model, you can also use it in order to look at your own components. So let's say I wanted to add a folder, like my SketchUp files folder. If I was to select that, notice how that's going to give me access to my internal library, and I can see them all visibly. So if I wanted to bring something in, like this table, I just click on it and just bring it in. And so in addition, you can also click on the button right here to change to a navigation view where you can see the different folders contained inside of your model. So not only does this tool set contain tools for quickly adding doors and windows, it also gives you other tools for actually managing your component library as well. So this extension can completely transform your workflow when it comes to working with doors and windows inside of your SketchUp models. I have a link to it in the notes down below. Note that it is currently 30% off as a part of the Flex Tools Black Friday sale. So if that's something you're interested in, this is a great time to jump on that. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys.